Hi there, today I'm going to show you a few different moves that we can do for our wrist and our forearm strengthening. So I have a small 5-pound dumbbell here, which I would recommend doing if it's your first time, and I'm going to do the first two holding it in the center. I have this bench here, so you're going to need a bench or any sort of flat surface that you can place the segment between your wrist and your elbow onto. So I want to make sure that my wrist can still move, so my wrist is going to be just off of the edge, but this whole forearm is placed down onto the bench with my palm facing up. So holding that weight, and I'm gonna ask that you do single arm on this so that you can really focus on each arm, because if you do them both at the same time, it's kind of easy to just like do it and not really focus on engaging the muscles. So just holding this here, I can feel my forearm starting to get a little bit fatigued because it's having to hold up the weight, which is good. You know, this could be an isometric exercise for you. But the first one that we're gonna do is supination and pronation. So I'm starting with my palm in a supinated position. My palm is facing up towards the sky. I'm gonna exhale as I rotate, and mind you, there's only one way that your hand is gonna rotate. It's not gonna go both ways. The way that it can, you're gonna rotate on your exhale over to face the ground. So you can see my arm kind of turns with that as well. And then I'm gonna exhale again, and I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna supinate my hand. I'm gonna inhale, exhale, pronate, inhale, exhale, supinate, inhale, exhale, pronate. So see how each movement is difficult, so I'm giving each one an exhale. I'm not just going through it just like this. I'm really controlling it, not letting any like momentum help me at all. Okay, so starting here, inhale. And this hand, you can kind of put it wherever. I like to like kind of hold my arm down so that I can feel that. But look at that. Look at that nice and controlled motion. That's what you want, okay? All right, next one that we're gonna do is practice our flexion and extension of the wrist. So everything is the same except for the fact that I'm gonna be palm facing down in that pronated position on the bench this time. I'm gonna inhale as I let my wrist drop. Exhale, pull up. So this is my extension that I'm practicing because I'm inhaling as I let it drop. Exhale, extend. And then to practice my flexion, I'll have palm facing up, and then I'll do the same thing here. Inhale, let it drop. Exhale, flex it up. And you can see, you can feel all the forearm muscles working. Last one we're gonna do today is a little bit different. Instead of holding in the center of the dumbbell, we're gonna actually hold the end of the dumbbell. So hopefully you're using like smaller dumbbells like this that you can like actually hold the end of and not like the big huge ones. So I'm gonna hold here, and then I'm gonna have my hand placed so that my thumb is up towards the sky. My pinky is down. So I'm gonna place my arm so that my pinky side of my arm and my wrist is gonna go down onto the bench. This one is practicing the radial and ulnar motion of the wrist. So keeping my wrist as straight as I can, I'm gonna inhale as I lower it down, and then exhale, pull it back up. So this is moving on this plane here. Okay, I'm going side to side with my wrist, like this. So the first one we were twisting, second one we're flexing like this, last one is side to side. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So as I'm doing it, I'm just really focusing on like not letting my forearm move at all, making sure that it's staying in that exact position as I'm moving the dumbbell. So thank you for watching and learning about how to strengthen your wrists with me today. I hope that you'll take something fun away from you and try it out. And also remember that you can do this with like anything. Like I tell my clients all the time, grab some sort of canned food and give it a go, because 2 pounds, 1 pound, like such a little amount of weight is still gonna make it burn if you do it enough. This is one of those that like we'll do a little bit higher rep count on to really get that nice burn and start to feel it, but you will start to feel it if you're doing it right. You got this. I'll see you later. Bye.